Hey everybody, GReimer here coming at you once again from the ZAWA server, and I've been doing a little bit of off-camera work. I've been doing a little bit of flying around. First off though, let me ask you guys, each and every one of you, how was your Friday? How's it going? How's it doing? I want to know these things. Comment section down below, please, if you don't mind. Let me know. Did you have a good day? Did you have a bad day? Check that out behind me there. I'm falling. Check that out behind me there. Check out the aquarium. Okay, I've done some work on it. Let's see if I can't super pro land. Nope, missed it. Let's try that again. Nailed it. Okay, check this out up here though. I got Wildwood Zoo written in the bottom of the aquarium. I also went ahead and finished all the white concrete powder. It took a while. I had to go collect more sand and more gravel. Actually, I hunted some skeletons too because I didn't have all of it. But I also had to go into the nether and get more glowstone so I could do the Wildwood Zoo name down at the bottom. Because I didn't have enough glowstone for that. In fact, I made 2 trips because I'm bad at guesstimating. All right, so in today's episode, look at this place. This is really coming along. It's coming along great. Let's just do a flyover. Oh, let's do a flyover. And just take a peek at this. Let's get this shield off the hotbar here. Let's eat a fish as we fly overhead. This place has come along quite a bit since the beginning. Way over here is where we started, actually. And it's kind of a bittersweet thing, because I've been working on this for over a year. I only had 1 kid when I started it. And now I have 2. I think I actually might have started this on my laptop. And then since then, I've gotten a new PC and lots of stuff has happened. This has been a huge project in my life is to finish this. And today I'm working again on the aquarium though. Because, I mean, I got going on it last time and I just want to keep going. I broke my legs. Alright, so now, as you can see here, I got all this concrete powder down here. I got the chisel glowstone in here for the name of the zoo. But I don't have any water in here. And I think I'm ready to add water. Man, I'm going to really regret this if I'm not. I actually do need to get up here, fly, and dive bomb. Because I need... Actually, I had water in my backpack I could have used, but I need another bucket of water. And let's get back up here, and dive bomb, and stop. Alright, now we're in here again. I got more water. So I can actually create an infinite water source with this. Okay, so now we have to actually flood this place. Oh boy, this is gonna take a little bit of work. And it's filling itself in. Look at this. Well, it stopped over here. Dang it, I must have missed one over here someplace. Let's see if we can't fill in the rest of it. And dunzo. Okay, now I think there's just a little spot right over here. Thank God for Depth Strider. Because this would be a nightmare. Alright, so there we go. We got the first layer put in. Now this turned this all to concrete now. It's no longer powder. So voila. I didn't have to actually make that first. That was the reason why I kept it in powder form. Alright, so that actually finishes it. If you look at the mini-map, actually, that changes it to a very nice light colored blue. It's very pretty. I'm going to make it a little bit darker blue here because now I have to fill this thing all the way up to... I'm going to do it to the top of the glass. I don't want to go all the way up because I don't know. I just like it to end at the top of the glass, to be honest. I don't have a very good reason why I'm not going to fill it all the way to the top. Alright, so let's get to placing more water here. Ugh, this is going to take, I'd say, a good half hour to an hour. Hello, zombie. How are you? And it is done. All right, so that is completely filled up now. I think that's it. I think that's done. All right, so let's see if I can't get out of here just like that. I might have to put like a ladder or something like that so that I actually have a way that I can get out of here should I don't know, fall in. I also need to work on building like a catwalk or something up here where like the trainer or the person putting on a show or something like that, you know, would be standing and feeding it fish or doing, I don't know, that kind of thing. The place where the zoo workers would interact with the whale. I guess the whale can go in here. Actually, I got quite a few suggestions for the whale's name, but I just really like Willie. I think that Willie would be a good one. I mean, it makes sense. You know, Free Willie. Oh, I think I just smashed that tree. Free Willie, you know, the whole shebang. With the orca whale jumping over that kid at the end with a bent fin, whatever. It's like a 1990 something movie. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably a lot younger than me. Showing my age here a little bit. But anyway, now where did I put the orc whale? Let me see if I can find this thing. Aha! The orca. Got it right there. Bam. Now let's get a name tag for this thing. I'm going to go with Willy. I do like Willy. Let's go ahead and throw... I'll leave that on for right now, but I am going to have to switch to make sure that I have some good defense on in case this thing starts to attack me immediately, which it very well could. All right, Willy. All right, let's actually let's get this back on the hotbar here. Let's go add the orca to that exhibit because it's done now. It's ready for him. Now I don't know if I'm going to need to get in the tank with. Oh, I'm trying to fly with a name tag. Fly. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to need to get in this tank later to do some other things, but I'm thinking I'm not going to, so I'm hoping I'm not going to. This thing will definitely try to eat me. All right, let's go ahead and release the orca in the tank. Hope this is right. All right, and let's get the thing out. I don't know if it's still tranked or if it cares, but oh, there it is. Boom, done it. What is this thing? It is a male. It is it's spinning around like crazy. Bink. There it is. Willy. It has been named. Let's get out of here before this thing murders my face. Swimming. Get out of here. See you later, Willy. I'm in from one pool of water to another. There it is. Willy is in the tank. Who'd have thought this day would never come? You know, we actually made it. So Willy's in the tank. All right. So what else are we gonna do in this episode? Now I like how Wildwood Zoo glows in there. That's a pretty awesome view, though. You can actually see right through the tank and see him on in there. That's pretty great. Okay, so Willy's in the tank. Now, we do have a lot, and I mean a lot to do still in this aquarium. If you look, there's no way to even get up there and actually spectate him. You can only just see him through here, which is fine, actually. I kind of like how you can see him through here, but I do want to actually build stands so that you can actually watch like a show, like an aqua show. So I have to build some way of getting up there. And it's not elytra wings. So let me do a little brainstorming here. I'm going to need to grab some of this though. Oh, by the way, people, just in case you're wondering, Maddie actually managed to get back on the server, so I might actually have some another person out here helping me out every once in a while. How great would that be? In fact, I don't even know if she finished. Like, I know she got on, but I don't know if she finished her little exhibit that she was going to do. Let me go check. That would be a no. She has not gotten over here yet, but she is back on the server, so hopefully she'll be able to stop on by and do some fun stuff. All right, so let's see if I can't get over here without immediately killing myself. There we go. All right, so now I do want to get, let me put this back real quick. I do want to get, like I said, some kind of bleacher setup type thing right here. So I think what would be good, what should I build it out of? I mean, I like this the spruce planks. I think will be good for making like benches for people to sit on. I know there are benches in the mod pack. There's one right over there actually. But what I'm going to try to do is make it look like seats, good old-fashioned Minecraft seats, like bleacher seats is what I'm going for. So I need like a ground floor to work off of. So I'm thinking that this pillar right here will have the fences on it to keep the crowds back. The ground floor that will start right here, and then they'll diagonal upwards. Now, what am I going to build that out of, though? Let's see. Let's just do oak wood. Let's turn all those into planks, and let's get these buttons out of the way here, and let's actually, you know what? I'm going to keep the planks. Actually, I think planks will do just fine. I could actually double up my resources and save on them here by making them into slabs, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually just bite the bullet and take the resource burn here because I think it's going to come in handy for the next part that I'm going to do. The next part, hold on, am I screwing this up already? No, okay, I'll be fine. The next part is going to be way more entertaining because I have to build the aquarium underneath where these bleachers are going to go. So let me get to work putting these things in place. I'm going to do one more row out like this, and I'm going to start diagonaling them up. And then we'll see how this all looks when it's all said and done. And as the sun sets behind the giraffe on day, what day is it? Day 32,432. I can proudly say that the stands are coming along nicely. This is what I got going on so far. This is just the ground floor for where the stands are going to be. I'm going to be adding probably spruce stairs, I think is what it's going to be for the seats, the bleacher seats themselves. I don't think they actually have bleacher seats in the mod pack, but I could be wrong. Let me actually look real quick. Let's see. Seat bleacher. Nope, they don't have any of that stuff. All right, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna use the spruce stairs for that. Now I did start a little something right there, but I stopped because I don't know how many of these are going to come over. I need to get stairs up to this place, otherwise these don't do any good to get up here, you know. And the stairs are going to be right here in the middle. Now, let me just hop down here. I had to put torches down here because things were spawning. A big awning over here had caused them to do that. Now, this is going to be the roof for down here, but up top, it's going to be the spot where the bleachers sit. So that's kind of like the layout design that I had in mind. So the entrance for the aquarium itself, like I said, you come up, last episode I think I said this, you come across here and you go on the side right here. This is going to be the entrance for the aquarium itself. I might need to extend this out just a little bit farther. I'm thinking probably, that way I can actually get some exhibits in here and whatnot. I guess it's not the end of the world. I guess it's not the end of the world if it doesn't extend all the way across the edge of the building, because I can always create like a little extra roof going the other way underneath this just a little bit, like not like an A-frame, because I think that would look weird right here, but having it like start underneath it, like right here where my cursor is, and then going this way diagonally, I think that would probably look pretty good. So maybe I'll leave it just the way it is, but now I have to work on designing some kind of staircase to lead up here into the middle and try to get that to look not bad. Alright, I think I got the bulk of it done right there as far as what I want to actually do. It doesn't look like much from this angle, but let's get over here. This is where the stands are going. This is where all the bleacher seats are going. This is where you're going to be able to see where the see Willie doing little flips and whatnot. And this is, if you're sitting up in front, this is where you're going to get, this is like the splash zone. This is where you're going to get it. Alright, now actually I just realized I should probably do something with this right here. This whole thing should actually be shifted back, kind of think about it. Although I could actually just make this walkway one wide, and that would probably solve it, because I'm worried about like people here watching going, hey, this is amazing, this is broke my legs, you know. I need to put a fence or something back behind here to keep them from falling off the edge of this. So there's like I said, this whole thing should probably be shifted back. Unfortunately, I don't really want to do that, because that's I just did this whole thing. So what if we just replace this with like one of these numbers, and then did that all the way across right there, and then we can actually go ahead and put some fencing on that, and that would give people a walkway to go across here without falling off the edge. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so, but I also have a bunch of dirt that I dropped down here from me putting that beam in place right there. Alright, so this completes like basically the roof section for over here. Like I said, I do want to kind of bring it down also. I kind of had a crazy idea in mind as I was building this. Okay, so it kind of popped into my head that what if... Ooh, there's a skeleton. What if... I gotta get over here and throw some more lights. Excuse me, skeleton. Could you please go... Oh, I missed him. Excuse me. Axe attack. Alright, what if... let's get some lights over here so things stop spawning. What if I had the palisade wall look, kind of, along the back of the stands? So like right up here along this back edge right here, if I put in a palisade wall kind of pattern, like right here, and it connected to the other part of the roof that's slanting down. So it doesn't go all the way down, but I think that would look really good. And I'm probably going to end up doing it. But first, I think the next step for me to do would be to take a nap. And then after that, I'm going to get to work on putting these stands actually, and these bleachers. Okay, after quite a bit of work, check this out. This is what I got. So this place right here, they can walk on up, and you can actually get in here and then see Willie floating around in there, just swimming and waving his tail, but not really going anywhere. I don't know. I guess I have to get closer to get him to move. But you can head up here, and then you can actually head up to the stands. All right, so I got the stands put in. Now, it took me a little bit to try to decide what I wanted to do with these things, whether I wanted to push them back so that there's actually a walkway in front of them in a place where you can actually sit, because this doesn't really make much sense. But I didn't like the way it looked. It made it just look like this was just a slanted roof, and having them spaced out this way makes it look like there's actually like seats, kind of like stands. So let's see if I can't get airborne with my couple of rockets that I have without killing myself, of course. And so you can actually see the bleachers there. Let's actually get inside this area, and then we'll turn around and look at what it looks like from over here. So these actually look like bleachers and seats and stuff. So that's kind of what I was going for. Now this part is basically done. Now I do need to, like I said, put that palisade wall look up in the back, but first I want to work on the building down below here, because there is actually going to be a building down here with the other exhibits in it. Okay, so this is the aquarium. This is not just the whale tank. So I have to get to work on designing some kind of building here. I don't really know what it's going to be. I just have a concept in my head. I know that I want to put some exhibits here. I do like having this this whale being visible here. I like having this kind of always there, ever present. So I was going to put an exhibit on this side, and I might not do it because I think I'm just going to leave the glass open on the side. So it's basically just going to be exhibits on the right-hand side when you walk in. And I got to make sure I fit the dolphins in here someplace, and I only have a handful of things that could go in here. So I'm going to have to make sure I kind of space this place out appropriately. Now I can actually extend it farther this way to put some of the exhibits, because that opposite slant to the roof, like what I was talking about, I can put in here, and then I can connect the palisade wall to the top of it. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to get to work on putting a little bit of a layout here. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, so I'm not going to do a montage here. I think I'm just going to actually go for it. So, all right, what do you guys think of this? Ta-da! All right, now I know it's not that great. I just outlined it, basically, is all I did. Now, that's all I did down here. I kind of am having an issue because these 52 spruce logs are the only ones I have left. I really, really badly need to go and harvest up some trees, for sure. So I actually did go once, and I collected some, but I collected like 9 stacks. And I know this doesn't look like 9 stacks, because it's not. Check this out. Let me get airborne. Please don't crash and die. Ta-da, I got the palisade wall put in. Now, I know it's pretty straight. I know it's pretty flat. It's not kind of all that interesting, but that's okay, because this is actually mainly going to be it's going to serve 2 functions. One, it's going to serve as the backboard for this area here so that people don't fall out the back of the stands and stadium area, because that's kind of important. I don't really fancy lawsuits for here at Wildwood. So... so it's going to serve as keeping the people inside here, for one, and then 2, on the front side of it here, I'm going to have to probably get a few sheep and stuff sheared and get a whole lot of wool collected. But what I want to spell is I want to spell aquarium across the front of this thing. I think that would be pretty cool, so that then when you're back here, let's land on the roof of the reptile center, you'll actually see aquarium right across the front of that. I think that would look pretty nifty. I might actually have it jutting out like a block or so too, like I'll put like planks down or something like that across the front to hold it in place, so it's not like zigzagging one in, one out, you know, with the letters. It'll just be straight across aquarium. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, from down here, that means that you'll be able to see it from here. You'll be able to walk through here and be like, aquarium right there. It should add a nice little touch to this place. I didn't actually work on up there yet. Remember, I wanted to put like vines. I'm kind of not feeling this line right here. The reason why that line exists is because that's the top of the cathedral from when I moved this over, you know. I was like, well, that's where I got to put that there, and then put some fancy design. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a custom design. I'm going to tear that whole line right out right there so that you can see this more, and I might do some more curved kind of support things here, and then add the vines over there too. I'm just not feeling that straight line right across there. I think it looks ugly. But as far as this building down here, let me explain what I have going on. I've been brainstorming as I've been doing this, you know, like it hasn't been just me placing random blocks. This part right here is where I'm walking is the main entrance, as far as right here. This place will be the main entrance. I'll have to doodad up something nice and fancy here. But you're going to walk in, you're going to be able to see Willie on the left side there. And then over here, we're going to have the other smaller exhibits. It might be recessed in a little bit so that there'll be like several exhibits. I do have to do the walls still, and I want to make sure that they're knocked back 1 block so that they're like right here, you know. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a page out of the reptile center, and I'm going to do a terracotta top portion and a stone-based bottom portion in this. So this up here will be terracotta, this will be stone, it'll be knocked back in here a little bit, it'll be indented 1 to add a little bit of depth to the walls. And then I think that'll look good because it'll look like another building, roughly. I mean, of the same pattern as another building here at Wildwood. So therefore, it kind of brings the continuity all together, as opposed to being something completely unique. I mean, it already is pretty unique. When you look up here, you're like, whoa! As you're going up these stairs, that's pretty unique. It's not another building like that around here. But the smaller exhibits, such as like the hawksbill sea turtle, I think are going to be somewhere in this area. And any other little fish exhibits and stuff, I'm going to put in this area right here. I got to figure out what I'm going to put in this area. I might do more of like a little shop area similar to like the welcome center. I could also squeeze in bathrooms in here. Well, no, that wouldn't make much sense because there's bathrooms within eyesight here, so never mind. But I could do like a welcome center where they sell plushies and they sell Willy dolls and stuff like that. And then over here, this area I'm going to reserve for the dolphins. And I don't know about this area right here. I might have to squeeze something in right here. Maybe benches to sit in a little area to sit. If you visited the food court, you can come over here and just relax and watch the whales and the dolphins. But I'm going to put the dolphins in here. Now what I'm thinking of doing is making this part where this beam is glass above here. And then somewhere about halfway, maybe a little bit farther forward, right about here, having the glass come down. And maybe even at like a 90 degree or at least a curve or something like that. And that way you can actually go like into the aquarium. You look up and you can see in front of you, you can see the dolphins swimming. Now I'm going to leave them an air pocket up top because they're dolphins, which means they're mammals, which means they need air. But I'm not going to leave any opening for them to jump out or get stuck on anything. It's just going to be straight wall all the way to the ceiling on all sides here. But down here is where the viewing chamber is going to be. The floor itself will be on this level right here, so you'll be able to walk in and be able to look around and see the dolphins. That's kind of what I had in mind. That one I was actually giving a little bit more thought to than over here. So the dolphins are going to take up about a third of the aquarium, actually. I'm going to try to give them a little bit of room to swim around because it would be fun to throw them in here, but I'm afraid that thing will eat them. So anyway, that's the game plan right there. This episode, although I don't think it's running very long, this episode has taken me quite a bit of time. I'm actually on... How many days have I been doing this? I think I'm on day 3 of working on this. So this is the third day of recording, and it's been quite an adventure. But I think I'm gonna have to call it quits here. So there'll be definitely another part of the aquarium here because I have still got a lot of work to do here. But we did a lot of progress this episode. We got Willy put in. We got the aquarium filled up, and we actually got the skeletal frame of the aquarium built as well. So I'll do a little bit of work off camera, maybe try to get the walls in, so that next episode we can get to putting in an exhibit. But thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. It really means a lot to me. And if you guys wouldn't mind before you go down and smash that like button. That also means a lot to me. I'm having a blast building this place now. I'm getting some fire under my butt on this place. I'm going to see how much I can get done quickly here. So in between these this episode and next episode, I'm going to try to get the walls put in. I'm also going to have to spend some considerable time farming some spruce. So alrighty guys, I'm going to get out of here and get to work. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. I think I already said that, but I'm thanking you guys again because you're that cool. Alrighty guys, thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.